'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the base, not a thing was stirring. Everything had its place. The holsters were hung by the chimney with care, and even a menorah on the mantle was there. The Spartans were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of new armor danced in their heads. Flutters in her kerchief, and RD in his cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, RD sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window RD flew as fast as the core. He grabbed up a rifle, activating the claymore. The floodlights gleaming off the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to his wondering visor should see but a miniature warthog and a few tiny ODST. With a tall, lanky driver so lively and spry, I knew in a moment it must be St. Twy. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Derpy, now Doc, now Bonbon, rapid fire, on Soren, on Mac, on Thunderlane and Spitfire, to the top of the guard tower, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of rifles, and St. Twilight too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little boot. As RD drew in his head and was loading around, down the chimney St. Twilight came with a bound. He was dressed all in armor, from his head to his foot, and his paint was all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of guns he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His visor, how it twinkled! His vents, how merry! His helmet lights were like roses, his paint job like a berry. The stump of a pipe smashed up in his visor, and the smoke it poured out of his helmet like a geyser. He was tall and lanky, a right jolly old elf, and RD laughed when he saw him, in spite of himself. A glint off his visor and a nod of his head soon gave him to know RD had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the holsters, then turned with a jerk, and laying a hand to the side of his face, and giving a nod, up the chimney he raced. He sprang to his warthog, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a tomahawk missile. But RD heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas from Fireteam Harmony," and to like and subscribe.